On losing my virginity, waking mode, at approximately 32.85 years of age. Today is Wednesday, 14 January 2026, and here I, Tanis Coralee of Seattle, reflect on losing my virginity in waking mode at approximately 32.85 years of age. I clarify what I mean by waking mode, contrasted with sleepwalking mode, and share what I ate for breakfast that day, both first and second breakfast. Yes, so I am a bit of a Pippin from Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, who's a hobbit. A bit of a Pippin, and I love my second breakfasts. So it's like, I'm going to do something in the spirit of being a Pippin. So waking mode means like I'm awake and coherent, and events process in my body as me being conscious. Physiologically, it processes as me being conscious. Sleepwalking is something processes as I am asleep because I am asleep, physiologically. So that's it. It's physiological processing as awake versus sleeping. The description has improved. Okay, so when was it? It was Saturday, 3 January 2026 AD to my Jacob Elordi before midnight. He even had me look at an analog clock to see it was midnight to Sunday for January 2026 AD. I was like looking at it and I was like, oh, ours the minute and the hour hand aligned at the top. I was like, so it has an impact. It had an impact. He chose the right clock. Analog was the right one. It had silver and stuff. And so, yeah, I mean, it's my favorite metal. But it was a silver color, at least. Might have been plastic. Okay, I had my first blood of a certain kind with him, my Jacob Elordi. The closest before him was my Tom Brady on 14 September 2025 AD. There was no blood of a certain kind, though. It did process as me being physiologically awake. The venue for both were this room. Okay. Kona dog outside the door, and the western gray squirrels in their trees. My Duwamish Native American family, as I'm part. Duwamish Native American ancestors. I'm on Duwamish land, right? This is like a huge Native American success story, right? Okay, so Kona dog outside the door and the western gray squirrels in their trees were my in-person, in physical proximity witnesses each time. At each, for any video footage collected, I was not the camera person. For each, they were first and favorite. Which I've talked about, like, is it first or favorite? Or just first and favorite, at most 2 per bracket for virginity loss. So that did happen. Why am I getting a pen? So here's my journal. Okay, so honest take, my God, Hades was kind to me in giving me my 6 foot 5 inches tall Jacob Elordi and my 6 foot 4 inches tall Tom Brady. I requested someone tall earlier in life so as to help cement me in a submissive female role physically. So then this is an example of a request that was satisfied. My God, is Hades. I think I even did that one to Hades. I was like, Hades is gonna be a big guy, right? This is I'm making an appeal to you, being like, you want human image in yourself in some way, and that Hades is a big guy. So I actually did target that. That was like 2010's decade. I was like, if I get to say big guy like you, Hades, I worship you. He was a push, but he wasn't my God yet. But now he's my God. So I was like, oh, how harmonious. And it was after I declared him my God. Yeah, so I was okay. All right, so did anything change? I was like, I've talked a number of times, like, does something change when somebody loses their virginity? Yes. Okay. But for me, anyway, yes. One thing in a big way. Sweet, sweet loving and feel became more playful in nature. More playful feel overall, including heart. So very much an internal change for me. It went from scary to playful. Okay. And then up last, what I ate for breakfast. Let's go back. It's not that long ago. He even got a note. Did he? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, but that was on the previous day. He got 3 hearts, followed by still thinking about my Jacob Elordi, followed by 3 hearts. That was for the morning after. All right, so first breakfast was my Reese's Miniature, a Greek yogurt, the Cherry Dannon Light and Fit that I've done a sweet and or savory eats for. Not that day, but that product. Eggos, home-style Eggos, and Mrs. Butterworth original syrup. So that was first breakfast, and then second breakfast was actually documented on this YouTube channel. I did a crunchy peanut butter Cliff Bar for second breakfast, and I did an eating ASMR video for it. So there we go. You actually got to witness me eating in the venue where I lost it. And fun tidbit about this room. So this room did not come with the house when my family moved in, and it was built after we moved in. And I am the first and only human to have lived in this room. So it was a very meaningful venue. My Jacob Elordi and my Tom Brady could not have done better from my perspective in choosing a venue for my virginity waking mode loss. So that's all I'm losing my virginity waking mode at approximately 32.85 years of age.